Hey, Blueprint Nation! I want to talk about a tax that isn't collected by the government, but by the market. It's silent, it's sneaky, and almost every entrepreneur and self-employed person pays it every single month. I call it the ignorance tax. What is it? It's the money, time, and opportunity you lose because you simply don't know what you don't know. It's the $500 you overpaid on software, the 60 hours you spent on a task that could have been automated, or the client you lost because your contract had loopholes. This is a devastating drain on your business, but the good news is, unlike a government tax, you can opt out. You can stop paying it today. I'm going to show you the 3 biggest hidden areas where the ignorance tax hits hardest, and give you the blueprint to zero out that debt. Early in my journey, I hired a cheap contractor to build my first e-commerce landing page. I thought I was saving money. 6 weeks later, the page was clunky, it didn't track sales properly, and it violated platform policies. I had to scrap the entire thing. I didn't lose the initial fee. I lost 6 weeks of revenue, the cost of hiring a second, competent developer, and the faith of my first dozen leads. That, my friends, was a massive ignorance tax, paid because I didn't know how to properly scope a project or vet a freelancer. We often focus on visible costs like rent or supplies, but the biggest profit killers are invisible. They are the missed opportunities and the inefficient processes that are bleeding your business dry hour by hour. Myth versus truth. Myth: the most successful entrepreneurs save money by doing everything themselves. Truth: successful entrepreneurs pay for speed, expertise, and efficiency to buy back their time for high-value tasks. Not knowing when to pay an expert is the most expensive mistake you can make. Let's focus on the 3 major areas where you are unknowingly paying the ignorance tax and how to stop. Step 1: the automation cost. Business stat: small businesses that embrace process automation see up to a 30% reduction in operating costs within the first year. The ignorance tax here is paying your hourly rate to do a task a machine can do in seconds. Action: find one task, scheduling social media, client onboarding, and commit $20 a month to an automation tool. Zapier, Buffer, Acuity. You are essentially getting a full-time, highly efficient assistant for less than a latte. Step 2: the legal financial blind spot. This is the most dangerous tax. One mistake here doesn't cost $50, it can cost $5,000 or shut your business down. Your ignorance tax is the future fine or the lawsuit you haven't faced yet. Action: spend a small amount on template agreements created by legal experts, e.g., contracts, privacy policy, and schedule 1 hour with an accountant before tax season to review your major deductions. This is preventative medicine for your business. Step 3: the marketing momentum leak. Are you randomly posting content or running untracked ads? The ignorance tax here is spending time and money on tactics that don't generate leads because you don't know the fundamentals of tracking, targeting, and conversion copywriting. You're wasting bullets. Action: stop running 5 different tactics poorly. Pick one platform, learn the analytics dashboard, and focus on mastering the one core metric that drives your sales, e.g., cost per lead, click-through rate. Knowledge here turns expense into investment. Now let's talk about the psychological trap known as the sunk cost blind spot. This is when you know a project, a piece of software, or even an employee isn't working, but you keep funding it because you've already invested so much time or money. The ignorance tax here isn't the initial investment. It's every dollar and every hour you spend after you knew it was failing. Your action: set a clear exit metric for all major projects. If the metric isn't met, cut your losses immediately. Failing fast saves you money. Next, eliminate the chaotic tax of inconsistency by implementing the standardization solution. The ignorance tax thrives on inconsistency. When every client onboarding or every refund request is handled differently, you invite errors, delays, and wasted time. The solution is creating simple standard operating procedures, SOPs. Take 30 minutes to document the step-by-step process for your 3 most frequent tasks. This drastically lowers the learning curve for new hires and cuts down on expensive mistakes. We must also audit the hidden cost of bad data. If your client list is full of old, inaccurate emails, or your sales dashboard shows misleading numbers because of incorrect tracking pixels, you're paying a massive ignorance tax. Bad data leads to bad decisions, often resulting in spending thousands of dollars on ads targeting the wrong people. Your action: dedicate 1 afternoon per month to a data hygiene check, ensuring your key metrics are accurate, fresh, and trustworthy. Then there is the subtle time tracking tax. Many entrepreneurs neglect to track their time accurately, and this ignorance tax costs them in 2 ways. You undercharge clients because you underestimate the true time spent, and you waste precious hours on low-value tasks without realizing it. Action: use a simple free time tracking tool for 1 week to see exactly where your working hours are going. The data will reveal your biggest time sinks and allow you to delegate or automate them. Finally, acknowledge the network knowledge gap. Isolation is expensive. The ignorance tax here is paying full price for knowledge that you could have gotten for free by asking the right person. If you're solving a complex problem alone, like optimizing your tax strategy or implementing new AI, you're paying for the gap in your network. Action: commit to attending 1 industry event, joining 1 private mastermind, or reaching out to 1 peer mentor per quarter. This investment in your network is an investment in cheap, high-leverage knowledge. The final and perhaps most stubborn psychological tax is the delegation barrier. This is the belief that no one can do it as well as I can, which prevents you from offloading low-leverage tasks. The ignorance tax here is paid in lost scalability. Your business ceiling is stuck at your personal capacity. Your action: start with a micro-delegation experiment. Document 1 30-minute administrative task using your new SOP, hire a virtual assistant for $20, and train them. The time they save you should immediately be redirected to a high-impact, revenue-generating activity. And remember the advantage of the micro-testing advantage. Instead of launching a new product or a major ad campaign and hoping it works, a high ignorance tax risk, leverage small, controlled experiments. A/B test your landing page headlines, run small ad campaigns with multiple targeting options, or survey 50 people on a new product idea before you build it. Investing $100 in a targeted test can save you $10,000 in a failed launch. Knowledge is the only asset that pays for itself immediately. The audit your subscriptions hack. Go through every single recurring monthly payment your business makes. Ask this: am I using this tool to at least 70% of its capacity? If the answer is no, downgrade the plan or cancel it immediately. You'll instantly free up cash flow trapped in unused software. The ignorance tax is a choice, not a mandate. Your willingness to learn is your greatest asset against it. To help you put this plan into action, I've created a free comprehensive checklist. The ignorance tax is a choice, not a mandate. It helps you identify the hidden drains in your business, from legal risks to software waste. You can download it right now. The link is in the description below. It's your personalized tool to save hundreds, or even thousands, this quarter. Now, I want to hear from you. What is the biggest ignorance tax you've paid in your business? The one mistake you wish you knew to avoid? Share your story and lessons in the comments. Hit that like and subscribe button to keep building your blueprint for efficiency and profit. Remember, wisdom isn't free, but neither is ignorance.